Hey everyone, it's Kirk McLean here, and you're watching Clay's Canucks Commentary.
Hey Canucks fans, doesn't it feel like I was just here? Welcome to Clay's Canucks Commentary, presented to you by Van City Experts Real Estate. I am Clay, emo Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks take, all in one take. It's Saturday night, October the 14th. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. My friends, I know that I just did a 12-hour live stream. Of course I know that. I know that I usually don't stream on Saturday nights. Of course I know that. I know that I shouldn't stream. It's not right, and I don't stream whenever there's a Game Over Vancouver show on that I'm not hosting. I know that. So I waited till Game Over Edmonton was done with Sam and Dennis. I usually don't stream on Saturday nights, but I want to make an exception. And I'm basically running on fumes. I got my Pepsi. I'm probably going to fall asleep on the stream. But how can I not be in a good mood? How can I not want to hang out with all of you? Don't worry. I watched the entire game with Jacob and Gail. I have to go pick up Sean from something after this. So it's not like I'm neglecting my family to be with all of you after streaming for 12 days. But no, it's 12 days, but 12 hours. But I'm so excited. I'm so pumped. Like that was a great win. It wasn't a great win the way we played from an analytics control play standpoint, but it was a great win the way we won. It makes a difference, right? It's not necessarily how we played, but it's how we won. And I'll talk about the grit. I'll talk about the penalty killing. I'll talk about the not giving up, the pushback, the Casey DeSmith, all those things. But as we get going tonight, I'm going to warn you, I'm not going to go for that long, probably half an hour tonight. I'll probably cut it off somewhere between 11:30, maybe 11:40. So this is how you can get involved tonight. Moderators, do your best to make this a safe and positive space. Members, that's legends, Hall of Fame, and franchise members, thanks for your support in advance. And everyone else, no matter where you're watching from, whether my beautiful neighborhood of Richmond in Steveston, in the city, Lower Mainland province, country, continent, or around the world, thank you for being here. You know that I know that you could be doing anything else, watching anyone else, getting ready for work, school, not really, bed, or maybe church, or all four. But the fact that you are here with me tonight on the night where the Canucks defeated the Edmonton Oilers for a second consecutive game, this time by a score of 4-3. That's awesome. So this is how you can get involved right here, right now. You can subscribe so you get active in the chat section and get my videos all the time. You can like the video. There are 70 of you in here already, which is awesome. There are only 15 likes. That is not awesome. So let's bump that up. Let's get that to at least 30. Come on, guys. The Canucks are 2-0 to start the season. You can give a donation and get the donation train out of the station. Oh, just like someone just did. So let's give some love to legendary Carol Bovenlander. She already donated a lot during today's 12-hour stream. She also gifted 11 memberships, which is another $55. But here's another $10 donation from Carol. Here's some money for you. Thank you for the 12 hours today, Clay. What a great win for the Canucks. Thank you, Carol. Let's give some love to Carol. Well-deserved love to Carol in the chat for sure. So yes, you can leave a donation like Carol just did. You can gift a membership, which is the same as a $5 donation, and get someone a franchise membership for a month. You can become a member yourself. You can upgrade your own membership. And if you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. So I'm going to basically just talk for about 10 or 15 minutes about this game. And then I'll turn it over to you, let you talk for about 10 to 15 minutes about this game. And then we'll see how we are doing from we'll see how we're doing right here after that. So we have to be realistic. Both things can be true. We can be thrilled, ecstatic that the Canucks are 2-0. And not only are they 2-0, so there's so many things here, you guys. Remember we started 0-5-2 last year. We lost our first 7 games. Not only are they 2-0, but it's like a double whammy because they're 2-0 against a divisional rival who are now already 4 points behind the Canucks. So that's pretty cool. So yes, the most important thing is the Canucks are 2-0 and they're already having a way better start than last year. But the compounding element there is that they're 2-0 against a divisional rival. So I'm going to talk about a lot of things that the Canucks did well, players I noticed, But we got to be honest here too, that the Canucks didn't play well. Edmonton, from an expected goals, advanced stats, they dominated play, they dominated possession, and therefore so we don't make excuses, we don't give back the victory, but we also have to be realistic from a stats standpoint of how lopsided the game was for Edmonton. However, there's a lot of intangibles that don't necessarily show up on the stat line that I really noticed tonight, and it makes me really excited to see what the Canucks did. What did the Canucks do? Well, let's start with Casey DeSmith. 37 saves on 40 shots, and some of them were absolutely spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. And the 3 goals that beat him, I don't think they're really his fault. 2 of them were on scramble plays. Draisaitl to start off the game, McDavid on the power play, and then those 2 were on scramble plays, and then Nugent Hopkins picked the corner on a power play, given way too much time. So those were the 3 goals that beat Casey DeSmith. Carol gifts a membership, and that membership goes to Viper 007. So welcome to the CCC Crew, Viper, and thank you, Carol, once again for your generosity. Awesome stuff. So there's that. Casey DeSmith, excellent. 925 save percentage compared to his partner in crime, Stuart Skinner, who only saved 12 of 16 shots. The Canucks penalty kill. Yes, it looked, I think Edmonton at one point was 2 for 3, and then the Canucks killed off their final 4. So then that doesn't look too bad, actually. 2 for 7 was the power play for Edmonton. So that's still a 72% clip. Okay, that's not great now that I think about it. Actually, what's 5 divided by 7? Is it 72 or 78? Because 78 is good. 72 is not that good. 5 divided by 7. Yeah, 71%. So not the best. Could have been a lot worse, but at least the Canucks countered with their own power play goal. Block shots. 25 block shots for the Canucks compared to only 9 for Edmonton. 25 block shots compared to only 9 for Edmonton. And we got Hall of Fame member Shannon gifting a membership. Thank you, Shannon. And that one goes to Duck. That's the name. Duck. So, Duck, welcome to the CCC Crew. And Shannon, thank you for gifting that membership. So, as well, the Canucks, 25 block shots. But because they had to kill off 7 Edmonton penalties, I'll show you guys because they had to do that, then it actually it was actually challenging for a lot of guys to get decent ice time, and I'll show you what I mean. Bro, Connor Garland only had 9:42. I think didn't in the first game he also barely had any ice time, so under 10 minutes for Connor Garland. Only 8 minutes for Niels Höglander and only 7 minutes for Jack Studnicka. But check this out. Höglander has 2 points in only 8 minutes of action. Jack Studnicka has a goal in only 7 minutes of action. So the two forwards that have the least amount of ice time for the Canucks actually are 2 of the 4 goal scorers. The other goal scorer, Sam Lafferty, just acquired last week, and a beautiful game-winning goal, holding off Matthias Ekholm and putting it by Stuart Skinner, and then getting checked into him. What Sam Lafferty is going to be such an amazing addition to this team. I can already see what he can do. And then Andrei Kuzmenko, really nice. His was a deflection goal, a nice deflection. Höglander was a deflection goal. So the Canucks have been really good with that type of thing. Horvat was really good at deflection goals, but it's good to see that other players can get deflections as well. 8 hits for JT Miller, including a big one on Leon Draisaitl, and he was in Connor McDavid's grill all day. We have 4 hits from DiGiuseppe, 4 hits from Dakota Joshua. And then on the back end, Hirose only had 10 minutes because he doesn't kill penalties. Noah Juleson, not great. He had the horrible giveaway leading to, I think, Connor McDavid's goal where he couldn't clear the puck while shorthanded. But if you're not going to play Hirose shorthanded, then or Hughes, actually, I don't know. I can't remember who Juleson was. It's probably with Ian Cole. That's one of the pairings they use. And I guess Myers and Hronik is the other pairing they use. Maybe not. But yes, I thought Juleson and Hirose were just okay. They weren't great. They weren't brutal. But it's really tough when you're the away team and then you can't get away from those matchups sometimes. Jay Woodcroft, the coach of the Edmonton Oilers, is going to try and get McDavid obviously out there against our bottom pairing. You have Hronik playing 26 minutes, 25, 57. You have Hughes playing 25, 32. And you have Ian Cole playing just under 25. So they had the lion's share of the minutes on D. But what was nice about this, you guys, is one game after all the big guns scored. Besser with 4 points. Pettersson with 4 points. Miller with 4 points. Tonight, Miller and Besser were held off the score. Oh, no, Besser had an assist. Miller held off the score sheet, although he did a lot of things really well, including hitting and checking Connor McDavid. Sure, Petey gets his 2 assists. But look at the goal scorers. Kuzmenko, okay, you expect that. But I don't know if you'd expect that from Sam Lafferty, Niels Höglander, and Jack Studnicka. So overall, a very, very gritty win by the Vancouver Canucks. I'm not sure. It wasn't a pretty win, but it was sure an entertaining win. Jacob, Gil, and I were screaming. We were yelling. We were excited. We were into it. And I just love the pushback by the Vancouver Canucks. I love the pushback because every time Edmonton scored, the Canucks scored right after. Draisaitl scores 42 seconds in. Kuzmenko scores 9 minutes later. McDavid scores at 1:45 in the second period. Studnicka scores 1 minute later. Nugent Hopkins scores 9.5 minutes into the second. Then we score very early in the third. So every time Edmonton scored, we scored right after them. And can I just talk about this Jack Studnicka goal? I can't remember who shot it wide. Maybe it was Fogley for Edmonton. Comes around the boards. And then a really smart play to Miller. You were wondering why by Pettersson. You wonder why Pettersson and Studnicka were together. It's because Connor Garland had already changed. So now it's Pettersson and Studnicka 2-on-0. What Darnell Nurse really, really skating hard to get back on Pettersson's side. Pettersson, knowing that Nurse was behind him, passes it to Studnicka and then just simply changes his direction of his skating just enough where Darnell Nurse, it's impossible for him to get a stick on Studnicka. He knows it. He's frustrated. He trips Pettersson. It was kind of dirty. It wasn't brutal, but it wasn't the best play. Didn't get penalized for it. Studnicka, to his credit, I'm not sure if Petey yelled, "Don't pass it back to me," or Studnicka recognized that Petey was going to block out. Basically, it was like a rebound block out in basketball. Block Nurse out, and Studnicka, who he's actually got some good hands. We don't get to see it a lot. He buried it behind Stuart Skinner. So I thought that goal was really good. I thought Lafferty's effort to the net was really good off a pass from Höglander, tape to tape. And then you had the 2 deflection goals by Kuzmenko and by Niels Höglander. So that's basically Canucks fans. That was the game for me is Edmonton outplayed Canucks. Edmonton, from a stats perspective, probably deserved to win. But from a pure heart, pure hustle standpoint, the Canucks were full value for this victory. I know a lot of people complaining about the refereeing, whether you're an Oilers fan, whether you're a Canucks fan. You can't, if you're an Oilers fan, you certainly can't argue about the discrepancy. Edmonton had 7 power plays and the Canucks only had 3. So there we go, guys. Just some of the things that I thought of. I'm now going to turn it over to all of you after I do my mid-show sponsor read. And what's really interesting is because of the nature of my 12-hour live stream today, I wasn't doing like mid-show sponsor reads every half hour or like that. So I just did it at the very end of the show. So let's make sure we get this one in right now. Shout out to my primary sponsor, Van City Experts Real Estate. Contact Jason Lim and his team for all of your real estate needs. Shout out to my secondary sponsor, Perform and Transform, personal training, weight loss. Sign up now. Not sign up now. Go check out their services at ptforum.com. Thank you to Gassy Jet Art, maker of that final artwork. Thank you to Monkey 9 Brewing, my eternal sponsor. And thank you to Vesty Footwear. Use the URL, tinyurl.com/VestyClay and receive a free pair of socks off of your next Vesty purchase. Don't forget that I am selling Canucks tickets. If you want any, email me at canuckclay@gmail.com. And as I announced on my stream earlier today, I am going on a trip. I'm going on a trip to Seattle to watch the Vancouver Canucks play against the Seattle Kraken on Friday night, November the 24th at Climate Pledge Arena. I'm going on a bus done by my friend Neil Chark. And what he's doing is for $650, you get the bus ride to and from Seattle, you get the ticket to the Canucks Kraken game, and you get a one-night hotel stay downtown Seattle. So probably worth about $600 US or so. But then for it to be only $650 Canadian, you're saving a lot. And I'm going down. Crazy P is going down, and either Gail or Sean are going down as well. So if you're interested in doing this trip, come with me. We'll have a lot of fun. We get to hang out together for the day and for the game. And then all you got to do is contact Neil Chark, Neil C at uniglobecarefree.ca. Again, that's Neil Chark, Neil C at uniglobecarefree.ca if you need more info or if you want to get in on this trip. So let's go to some of your comments now. We'd love to know your thoughts on the game, whether it's questions or some of your comments. There are 120 of you in here, which is great. So just a heads up that I might not be able to get to every single comment. Is there an age restriction? Bean Child, I don't know. I can ask Neil actually. Well, maybe I can do that, and I'll find out for my next stream for sure. Yes, I do think the roster is better, Fangirl. I think the roster is better. We got definitely a bona fide backup goaltender. I think we're deeper on D, and we have better, grittier players up front. So I think we've improved in all 3 spots: defense, goaltending, and forwards. Thanks, Harry. I thought Sam Lafferty is great. He's got great speed and great grit, the 2 things that he said that he was going to bring to this team. Canucks are your second favorite team. We'll take it, Cricket. No problem, Tyler. You missed a great stream, but it's up on my YouTube channel if you want to go back and watch it. No problem, Jarvis. You missed a great stream, but it's up on my YouTube channel. You can go back if you want to watch it. Crazy P is indeed going for sure. Hey, Darren. Nice to see you. How the rest of the Canucks will turn out. I had them pegged as a playoff team, but as the 5th wild card or fifth place, second wild card. But who knows? They could finish top 3 in the division the way that they're going. So early to say, though. Oh yeah, that I forgot to mention, Peter. The first minute was so scary. 5 shots on goal, completely dominating the Canucks, and it resulted in the Draisaitl goal. And then I think on the very next shift, Evander Kane comes out and nails Philip Hronek in the boards. And I thought it was going to be a very, very long night, but kudos to the Canucks for withstanding that barrage. There you go. I knew Edmonton was going to come out during today, but credit to the Canucks for standing on their toes and keep responding. Indeed. Kuzu only played 12 minutes because just like Garland, he doesn't kill penalties. And then when you're shorthanded for a third of the game, it's just really hard to get into rhythm. So he's not benched. He's not in trouble. In fact, he scored a goal. I just think it was very hard for the Lions to get into a rhythm today. Zal, your son made up to watch this full game. Awesome. How old is he? That's great. Congratulations. Tell him that he's ready to tackle a 12-hour live stream next. Yeah, W. Hunter, you did not like Nurse's dirty play. Yeah, he didn't have to do that. That's for sure. Yeah, I'll find out, Bean Child. I'll find out what the age limit is. I think, well, isn't an adult in the States 21? So I'm not sure if that makes a difference. You might have to bring. Are you able to bring a parent? Bean Child, if you want to go. Lafferty is very impressive. Yes. Yes, I thought about this, Harry. We won 4-3, but I almost got my 4-2 score prediction in the second game of the season. Special teams look good so far, even though the PK went 5-7 is against the PP. Yeah, I'll take it. Outscored the Edmonton Oilers 12-4. That's right. That's a really good start. Yeah, we are a little bit undisciplined right now. That's for sure. Oh, Craig Button was blasting the Oilers. I got to check that out. How long did I know that Parker was selected as the new Game Over host? It wasn't actually official until yesterday, but I knew that he was in the running all along, but we didn't do the second interview until Thursday. So it was only a couple of days actually that it was official. And I didn't know if he had the inside track or whatever, because I had to remain unbiased. Of course, there's other people involved in the decision, but he did really well. Oh, no problem, Adam. Thank you. You had my Chrome pad up for you. That's awesome. Thanks, Adam. Crazy P can't run around in an away arena. Well, we'll see. I'm sure. I don't know. Maybe he's going to bring down a couple of bodyguards. I just want to know, do you think, in all fairness, you should have lost this game? Of course, glad we won. McDavid was not happy. What I'm saying is, from an analytics standpoint, Carol, Edmonton dominated the game, but we pulled it out, which is awesome. Also, Clay, sorry to be a bother. Could you pop the info about the trip on the stream? I'd like to grab a screenshot if possible. Okay, Eli, I'm going to do this real quick. I already had it up, but I will do it real quick. Yeah, I think everything you need. Oh, no, let me get rid of this one banner too. And then let me get rid of this. All right, so anyone who wants to take a screenshot, do it right now. But I can also email this to you as well if you send me an email, canuckclay@gmail.com. Well, Eli, you good? I trust that you're good. I'll give you 5 more seconds. Okay. Hopefully you're good and you got everything that you needed. What a goal by Kuzmenko is a great deflection. Thoughts on the interference goal with McDavid and Petey? Actually, you mean that interference call? I thought that was a good call. I could see it happening too, because you can't obstruct a player from trying to get to his spot, and that's what McDavid did. He ran a little bit of a pick. I'm sure Edmonton fans won't be happy with it, but they got 7 power plays to our 3. I thought Hooklander is fine. I know Tocchet praised his game after the game. Yeah, he's playing gritty. He's playing hard. I think it's really good. You're right, Peter. Beauvillier has not been noticeable at all. No problem, Kaya. Glad you're here. And yes, we had a great time earlier today. Thank you. 21 is just drinking. 18 is adult. Okay, that's good to know, Drew. Thank you for that. Yeah, thought Hoglander was good, RP. I heard Elliot Friedman and BX are talking post-game about how they might have thought that Pettersson might have sold that call a bit. Yeah, but Pettersson's smart. You know that Edmonton has gotten all the momentum. They just were on a 5-on-3, so you know hopefully that the call is going to go your way the next time. So I thought Petey made a very brilliant play there. Yes, the kazoo will still come out. Could see if my dad would want to come. Yeah, you should invite him. Because that 650 is based on double occupancy in the hotel. So I think if you want a room with someone that you know, bring your dad. You predicted 4-3. Beautiful. No problem, Darren. Canucks this year is a different team, more grit and speed. Do you think Myers has improved in the penalty kill? Yeah, I didn't really notice him when on the penalty kill. Was it actually, I did notice Jolson and Cole in the first one, and I don't know who was on the ice for the second one. Yeah, it should be Demko on Tuesday. A lot of Canucks fans at Climate Pledge, indeed. How come John and Timothy? Who's Timothy? Do you mean Tomlinson? They didn't call us tonight. There's a national game, not a regional game. That's why. The start has been great so far. Who's impressed me? Pettersson, DeSmith, Demko, Hughes, Besser, Lafferty. Yes, Edmonton only has one even strength goal so far. I've already tweeted some video with my own reaction. Cool. I'll check it out later. Canucks need to upgrade their third pair. Yes. Well, hopefully Susie gets back soon, and then you still got to fill up the other position. Fangirl's calling McDavid McWhiney. How much is the tickets to see Seattle game per person? I just know that the package price is $650, Harry, based on double occupancy. The Canucks were dominant with their 5-on-5 play in the last two games. Edmonton can only score on the power play. That's a good point. Although there are a lot of times where the Canucks were hemmed in even 5-on-5 today. No, Beanchild, you have a lot of time. If you're talking about the Seattle bus ride thing, no, there's a lot of time. There's no. I think it said they had a date there as a deadline, but when I talked to the organizer, he said don't worry about that, or he seemed to say that he's going to take late deposits and everything, so don't sweat it. Yeah, Flyers could be tough, but they're not that good of a team. What's the maximum number of people allowed on the trip? Well, I think they have 35 seats to sell, but you can buy as many as you want. Peter says we should get a lot of confidence from that win. I agree. Jason says, hey, Jay, plan the parade. Okay. Not noticing Miles on the kill is a good thing. Normally he's noticeable for all the wrong reasons. Yes, lying there, prone on the ice. Hronek took 2 penalties in the first period. I remember one for sure. Oh, yeah, no, that's right. He did take 2. That third pair defense running around chasing McDavid, yes. And that's the thing. When you are the home team, you get to dictate the matchups. That was a little bit scary. The Smith and Lafferty trades looking really good. I agree. Rutherford mentioned last season they don't have a good training camp, but Talkett had them establish grit, toughest identity. Yes, they have been very united coming out of camp for sure. We got a power play goal tonight. Yes, we did. I don't know when Ray is going to start yet, Harry. Yes, and this is without Susie, McCabe, and Bluger. Good point. Flair, it's 4 different sections. I'm looking at 203, 204, 211, and 226. I'll have to look them up another time. I think some of them are down the side and a couple of them in their corner. 203, 204, 211, and 226. Yeah, Myers definitely struggled on that first shift. He gave it away the puck a couple times. And yeah, Juleson gave away the puck on that McDavid power play. He had a chance to get it out for sure. So we are certainly not perfectly clean on D. Yeah, Jules Bavili's got to be better. Yeah, I just said Myers wasn't great on the first shift, but I thought he was okay for the rest of the game. Every team can be good. Don't expect Devils to be good last year. Yes, the Devils are going to be so good this year. I remember Ray penalty. Every penalty, I would say to the TV, don't do that. Insert player name here. Nice seeing Drysdale, seeing where he belongs. Pretty Bush League tonight with the goalie stick. Yeah, and he got called for it. Carol, we should win. We should be the favorite against Philly. Thoughts on the PK tonight? It was just okay. We killed 5 of 7, but that's only 71%. And the first goal was a bit of a scramble play, so unfortunate. The second one, I thought they had poor coverage rotation over to Nugent Hopkins. Yeah, Jason, I know you think that the broadcasters were quite biased. Do you think one of Susie McCabe will play Tuesday? Yeah, if not both. Maybe McCabe before Susie. Lafferty has been a great pickup. I wanted to rebuild, but hey, I'll be a man and admit that I could be wrong. It's 2 games, but kudos to the team. Yeah, Peter, that's good. That's good. I like it when you admit to be a man. Horrible giveaway on the McDavid goal. Yes, that was Juleson. Joshua and Garland were playing. Yeah, I noticed Joshua. I didn't notice Garland. I feel even when the Oilers tie the game, the Canucks seem calm and more poised. Compared to a year ago, yes. Any team can be beaten. I agree. Canucks really has to work on the puck over glass penalty. Yeah. DiGiuseppe was more, got excited to turn around and fired it. Miller is a feisty player. Yeah, McDavid doesn't do well, or at least he seems to struggle with guys that aren't scared to push him around a little bit. It's Friday. I think so. My dad won't be able to make it and probably working. If you do the thing you did last year in the pub again, I could probably make it to that. Yes, I will be doing that as well. Just don't know yet. What was going through my mind? Actually, I was not watching. I was washing dishes, but I heard Jacob scream, and I think it wasn't a dumb penalty. It was just more of an exuberant penalty. Hey, Karen, no problem. Good game to you as well. Coach management. Yeah, what I like to say, there's alignment between the general manager, the president, and then the coach for sure. Okay, guys, I'm going to do 2 more minutes, and then I'm going to wrap up. So many opportunities cleared on the first goal. Yeah, that was tough. When trading Garland, would you trade him for a bottom pair right-hand D-man? Should he pay higher draft picks and a sweetener to get a top 4? Nope, I don't think we do that. I think we go the first route. We're okay with Hronek and Myers right now. I don't want to give up more picks. When Sam Lafferty got traded to the Canucks for a 5th, do you think it was a decent trade? At the time, I thought it was decent. I didn't think it was great because I didn't know anything about Lafferty. I think it looks great right now. Do you think McCord should get a look? Juleson doesn't seem to be NHL material. I would like to take McCord as well, but I know Talkett really likes Juleson's big body, but McCord doesn't seem to make the number of mistakes that Juleson does. The Canucks family should be crazy. Who's the Canucks family? What does that mean? Hirose was playing tonight. Only got 10 minutes. Didn't notice them all. That could be good or that could be bad. Connor McSoft is a marshmallow. Yeah, he was complaining a little bit for sure. Friends, I think you would understand if I call it a bit early tonight. We still went for half an hour. I just want to jump on here for a quick minute or a quick half an hour. Say hello. Say once again, thanks to everyone who joined me today for my 12-hour live stream. We had a lot of fun, and I was so grateful for all of you that came and for all the guests that gave some of their time. So I just wanted to come on for a quick stream today. I'll be back tomorrow night at 10:30 with my regular Sunday night live stream, and we'll also get back to playing some games and hanging out tomorrow night. So I hope that you can join me then. So thank you, everyone. Thanks for sticking with me. So if you were on the 12-hour live stream and you got this one now, you basically got just under 13 hours of me today. That's probably too much Clay for anyone in their lifetime. So shout out to my moderators. Thank you for keeping this a safe space. Legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Carol Bovenlander, legendary Andrew Chang. Thanks for your support as always. And thanks to Hall of Fame and franchise members as well. And thanks to everyone else for viewing, for subscribing, and for liking today. To Carol, who gave the donation, to Carol, who gifted a membership, and to Shannon, who gifted a membership. Thanks for doing all of that. And on your way out, everyone, subscribe, like the video, and then make sure if you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review as well. And thank you to my sponsors, Vancity Experts Real Estate and Perform and Transform Personal Training and Weight Loss. I can tell my voice is going. You guys are saying get some rest. I'm going to get some rest for sure. Actually, I got to wait up a little bit before I pick up Sean from an outing. So I think I'll do a bit of studying or maybe I'll just pass out on the couch, whatever happens first. Yeah, I think passing out sounds better than studying, don't you? Okay, friends, you guys are awesome. I'll see you tomorrow night at 10:30 p.m. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. Actually, while the game was going on, I was singing that song, I'm a Believer. You know that song made famous by Shrek. So Gail told me to stop singing the song, I'm a Believer, or she'd leave me. I can't believe she said that. She said, stop singing I'm a Believer or I'm going to leave you. And I thought she was kidding. But then I saw her face. God bless. And go Canucks go. Booyah.